What's up guys, Ruben here once again, and welcome to round 4 of the championship with Nyck de Vries. And if you've missed the first 3 videos, please go and check them out on my channel. And yeah, so if we look at the championship at the moment, let's have a look. Charles Leclerc has a 14-point lead over Max Verstappen. Carlos Sainz coming in next with Perez, Hamilton, Norris, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, and we are P10. And in the constructors, Ferrari come in at head of Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren, Aston Martin, us, AlphaTauri in 6th place with Alpine, and Alfa Romeo did get a point in last time. We are going to change some of the components as they are getting really worn. And we are going to see some more and more penalties for other drivers and others, of course, as well. So we're going to advance in time. We do actually have a season break from our previous Grand Prix. And we have got an event, and this is going to be with who our rival is going to be. It's either going to be Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo or Logan Sargent. And I'm going to pick Valtteri Bottas. I mean, the first 2 races we did beat him. The third one we came plumb last, so he beat us there. So it's going to be quite interesting as we advance all the way to the 4th of May. But let's say a few days season break coming up as well.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
And here we are, we're at the 20th of April now. And we're going to keep advancing. And so we are into May right now. There's some more resource points. And so here we are. Here we are then at Miami. And this track is an alright one for me, but it can be very challenging. And shall we head to the first session then? And also, if you're enjoying this, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really does help me out, and it really motivates me. So thank you to my 4 subscribers, and I hope to add to that number. And my goal at the moment is 10 subscribers. So that would be thoroughly appreciated if you could do one of them things. All of them would be really, really appreciated. But thank you very much for all your support at the moment. So here we are then in the workstation in Miami. We're going to get straight on and do some quick practice. But look at qualifying. The weather. Wet conditions. We have not driven in the wet yet. So this is going to be very interesting. But let's do some practice, quick practice then. For our first session, we're going to get a couple things in, but that is going to fail. We're going to try get some turbo durability, and that fails as well. So we only get the resource points in this session. I don't think there's anything else we can do. So let's head straight to the second quick practice session. So here we are, into the second practice session. We're going to get some qualifying pace in, we're going to guarantee some resource points, and we're going to get some more there. And we're going to get some more engine power, which we kind of need at the moment. But we do fail on that program as well. 25% chance of rear downforce, are we going to get it? Yes, we do. That is very good, very nice. So that is the second practice session and Friday over and done with. So now we're going to head straight to the final practice session before we go to what looks like it's going to be a very eventful qualifying session. Alright, here we go into the third practice session. We go for some ERS tests. We guarantee ourselves some more resource points. We're going to get even more. We hope to complete some more tasks than we have, because quite a lot of them have been failing, unfortunately. We do get that one done. We're going to risk the 50% chance one. And we do not get it. Not the best of sessions, but let's go to the overview now. So we see we got 864 resource points, and Nyck adding 540 to give us a nice round total of 2,250. So some reduction in price for the rear wing upper flap and turbo, the reliability testing. And a driver acclaim is midway through 6. And like I said, if you've missed any of the previous races, you can go check them out on my channel. And so here we are in a wet qualifying. This is going to be pretty difficult. We have not driven it in the wet in this game. I have not driven in the wet at all. Not even in the practice races I've been doing off air. So this is going to be a huge challenge for us. As you can see, it is looking pretty heavy. It said 80% chance, and I think that's what we're getting. And it looks like it might be intermediates, it might be on the crossover. But let's hope that the conditions do improve. Let's have a look at the rail forecast for the entire session. You can see that it's just going to be wet entirely. So Max Verstappen is at the top at the moment, but we are going to just go out there and try and set it up, try and get a good time in there. But we need to remember that our braking points will be much earlier. So here we go, we're going down this long straight. And we'll get brakes as late as possible. We're going straight on. Oh, we're going to try and avoid the wall. And we've lost the entire front wing in the tiniest of collisions. Now that is a massive shame. That was a tiny collision. The entire front wing came off. The Vries just had the fastest lap. We're just going to return straight to the garage. But not the first time we've done it. But that was the tiniest of taps. That's unbelievable. But hey ho, we're going to go for another lap. We need to make sure this time not to hit the wall. We have got a bit of traffic in front of us. Is that Lance Stroll? Oh, Fernando Alonso, some of the Aston Martins. And I believe it's Lance Stroll, but we're a bit too far back to see. Yes, it is Lance Stroll right in front of us. I know it is Alonso, I do apologise. We do make the corner, but it's very hard and really wet. So we go to the right of the curve as we start our first lap. Logan Sargent is last of those who have done a lap at the moment. We do go very wide from Alonso does let us through. And we do cover onto all of the curves for the this lap so far. The two Williams at the back, Joe Grant, you just goes ahead of the two. But yeah, I've done this track a few times and it does feel a lot different in the wet. So here we are, we're going to try and keep it on the track. We're skidding off the track though. Lance Stroll in 16th position, Joe, Alvin Sargent. We have not set a lap yet, and we are the last one due to the crash. Bit of deja vu from Jeddah, I think. Yeah, it was Jeddah when we hit the wall at the last corner. So here we go, we're heading down this long straight, but about 205 mile an hour in these slippery conditions. Very challenging. We are going to go wide once again, and we've got some traffic behind us. But we're really struggling with these slippery conditions. I don't think we're going to get very high with this. Lance Stroll did a 1:14.0. We are going to do a 1:14.4. It's definitely not going to go very high. We could be last place. We might get into the Williams. But man, our rivalry will already be behind. You see all the spray coming off the tyres. We're going to try and brake as late as possible. We're going to hit the curve quite nicely. Pretty decent exit, but definitely not a very good lap. I don't know if there's anywhere where we can improve on it. We're going to go 17th. It's not the best. Sonoda was 15th, I just saw there. But here we are then. P17. Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, both Mercedes, are 1 and 2. And you see we've only got a few minutes left and it's staying wet. So we might as well just go out for one more lap. We're down to 18th now. And both the Williams are out there. They could easily overtake us. So we're going to go for this one and only opportunity then. We do let a Red Bull through. So here we are then. We're going to head onto the straight. That is Max Verstappen, then the champion of 2021 and 2022, but will he be the 2023 world champion? I mean, at the moment, Charles Leclerc has got a pretty good hold on him in the championship fight. And the big question is, can Charles Leclerc make it 3 from 4? And, oh, we have just got a message saying make sure to like and subscribe, so you better do what that person says. And here we are, we're going to brake really late for the first corner, and no! We know!
Wow, that was a heck of an impact.
No!
Let me know you're okay.
Oh, we hit the wall really, just lightly. And that is just meant we are straight out of the section. Let's get another look at the incident. Oh, no. We just like aquaplane off and we just go straight into the wall. So that is the end of the session. We might not be even in P18 at the end of this. We might be 19th, maybe even 20th. Such a shame. But I guess it is another
We're
big
all ready
mistake
for
from me.
tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Leclerc, Sainz and Lewis Hamilton. Goodbye for now then, and we are really just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So dramatic ending. So you got the top three there with Lando Norris, George Russell, Sergio Perez, Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon. We go down to P19, and our rival has beaten us. They're P15. And we are ahead of only Logan Sargent. And as you can see there, 2-1 in the rival fight. But anything could happen in the Grand Prix. And as you see, 5 races left. Just to explain the rivalry real quickly, it is whoever gets to 30 points first or whoever has the most after 5 Grand Prix. So here we are, round 4 of 16. And like I said, the only reason I am doing this is because I have been motivated by all your help and support. And I say thank you very much to the 4 subscribers and everyone who has viewed at least one of my videos. It is thoroughly appreciated. But anyway, let's go to the Grand Prix. And let's hand you over to Alex Jakes for the Miami Grand Prix. Here are the tentative few moments before the Grand Prix begins. And, I mean, I'm not expecting that many points from it because we're down in 19th. I mean, we can see what our teammate does, but we're mainly focused on our rival now.
Formula One has arrived in the Sunshine State for spectacular sunsets, gentle breezes, warm waters, and for what will be a fantastic race day here at the Miami International Autodrome.
So as you can see, quite a challenging circuit then, which is in addition to the calendar in 2022, and 19 corners make up.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And the smooth operator, Carlos Sainz, completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Russell, Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Ocon, Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Albon, Bottas, Hulkenberg, Perez, Joe, De Vries, Sargent. Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
And technical difficulties. We're not going to go down to the grid at all. But as you can see, there are 2 penalties. One for Sergio Perez,
Okay, here we go.
way up
I
the
know
course,
what you can do. Don't let me down.
and one for Lance Stroll, which has put him down in P20. But here we are, round 4 of the FIA Formula 1 World Championship is about to commence. Lights out, and away we go. It's a pretty decent start from us as we're going to try and find a decent gap. We are straight over to P17. Kevin Magnussen's got straight into the top 10. We're going to try and get into the points as well. We are going to try, and we are up to P9. 9 positions, sorry, that we gain. That is an exceptional start from us. Kevin Magnussen also having an amazing start. And as you see, a bit ahead, that's Norris and someone else going side by side. That could be Max Verstappen. No, it is it's George Russell. And we're going to try and make a move on Fernando Alonso. But the power of the Aston Martin looks like it's just too powerful. We're nearly going to crash into him. And we're going to just back down for now and try and make the best possible move into this left-hander. So here we go, we're going down the inside. Have we made the move? We're going to hold him off. This is looking pretty good for us at the moment. Oscar Piastri then is the next one. We've gone a bit screw with there. The 2 McLarens are next, but I don't think we're going to hang on to them for much longer with the lack of power of the Alfa Romeo. And just to let you know, towards the end of the season, I will be putting up a vote to see what team we should go to next. I'll mostly put that up about round 10, and I'll count all the votes and see what team Nyck the Vries will be in for season 2. And here comes Fernando Alonso, then he's going to try and make the move. We're going to hold it off, but we have gone a bit deep into the corner. He's going to try and make the cutback. He's done it with pretty good position. We do kind of squeeze him. Oh, it's getting very close there. We do leave him the room though. Can we get him back down the inside? We're going to go side by side through one of the most tensest corners. And here comes Kevin Magnussen trying. We're going to get stuck on that curve. We can run over this curve fine. It's pretty flat. So there we go. Alonso's past us. And I think he's just starting to clear off into the distance. We are going to be fighting for that P9, P10. We did have a good fight with Magnussen in Australia when we both got down to 19th and 20th. This time it's got a bit more meaning. And here we go. We're not completely over with Fernando Alonso. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be too long before he does skedaddle off over a second away, which means it's just pretty useless DRS-wise. We're going to try and hang on though. As best we can. Oh, we have a big wobble. No, we've hit the front wheel again.
I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
This is the 3rd race in a row which this has happened. It's because of my atrocious driving. I just felt like I was going to have a snap of oversteer, and it literally just took me straight into the wall. If we do ride the curve padlock, we're not going to pick to sacrifice these points. It's a pretty similar situation to Jeddah, to be honest. I mean, in that race we then did take off our entire front wing. We did that in qualifying and we had a full-blown crash at this corner at the end. But Kevin Magnussen was right behind Valtteri Bottas, who is our rival, don't forget. He is also there. Is Magnussen going to try a risky move at this corner? No, we're going to send him off for now, but once again, if you kind of get caught on all of these curves, you can literally see he just goes straight on. He's going to try and take the best line possible, but there comes Kevin Magnussen, we give him the room. We do hold on. We're going to try and defend Valtteri Bottas, I say, this is possible, but look at our ERS, only 14%, 13, 12, but here we are anyway. Magnussen is going to try and go to our outside, he is going to our outside. We're going to fend him off once again, we're going to just about keep it on the track, he's going to try it right round the outside. He's going to really make the move, it's a bit messy, and Valtteri Bottas has got him to P10. Not exactly what we needed, but we do retain P9. Oh, we have another big snap of road speed. Luckily not taking us into the wall this time. So here we are, Valtteri Bottas is going to be closing in with the DRS. Here we are, the two rivals. And there's a bit of contact. Is there damage? It doesn't look like there is. Because the front wing inputs are both intact. We got very deep there, we just have to skip the car round. But here we are, we have just finished lap 3 of the Grand Prix.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
We're in the top 10 for now, but anything can happen. We have another bit of a wobble. We can try and keep it in P9. Valtteri Bottas will get 1 point, but we would get 2 at the moment. Here we go, this is a pretty risky choice, but Valtteri Bottas is trying to go for the move. Oh, we made contact with his wheel. Oh, we've had a crash. And the entire front wing's off again. And we're just going straight down to last again. But, I mean... And another thing I noticed there, the front right tyre is throwing an unbelievable amount of tyre wear. I don't know why. We're going to get DRS, but this is the second race in a row where we've gone down to P20. And especially with the crash with our rival as well. But there's plenty of battles, and we're actually catching back up with this damage. And look at this is getting really close. Look at that, 48% tyre wear. I don't know why, we're going to try and get around the outside of Logan Sargent, but we're going to do an illegal overtake, sorry. And look at that, we've just got past Logan Sargent. Oh, we come back down the inside. We do kind of cut him off there, but we are back up with the position.
The body's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment, just be careful.
So we're going to try and catch up to Joe and Lance Stroll. Here we are, we're nearly at 220 miles an hour at that point. So here we go, we're going to get a decent exit. Are we going to get anyone in the pits? I don't think. Yes, we've got one there. We've got 2. It's Magnussen with a 2-second penalty. And so does Pierre Gasly. 2 penalties then. So I think we're guaranteed to finish at least P18 or higher because we go really wide. And Logan Sargent's going to try and take the bikes out of our position there. He's going to try and close the gap more and more and more. Here comes Logan Sargent at the same corner. He's just had an incident here, so we are just going to try and just let him through. Just take P18. It's the second disappointing race in a row, and I am so sorry that my driving is like this. But yeah, I just really apologise. We've got just another couple of sections to go there. So P18 is better than P19 and P20 in the DNS, of course. I mean, 16.5 seconds with a 2-second penalty. Unless we do DNS, I just don't think they can get ahead of us. As Magnussen, another day where he's had to come into the pits with a broken front wing. We also have a broken front wing, but we've just tried to carry on with it just for this one lap. Charles Leclerc though makes it 3 out of 4 with another win for Ferrari. That's going to really help the championship fight. And we're also going to update you on where Sergio Perez is. Because, I mean, he started down right in the midfield, like 15th or something. But, yeah, I apologise once again for some disappointing driving. We head round the last couple of corners. It's P18. And, well, a gut-wrenching moment between us and our own rival.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Means we are in P18. But 2 disappointing results, but the driver of the day is Lance Stroll on here. But you notice here the commentators say something completely different because they always do.
That's the checkered flag. What an amazing victory in what has been a great Miami Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
I think we're just going to skip straight past the
And
podium
here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. So let's see how the drivers' standings have changed. Charles Leclerc, currently leading the championship standings, extends his lead even further with this result. So let's discuss, and who would you say is a contender for your driver of the day?
Charles Leclerc showed exactly how to manage yourself out on the track today. He was almost flawless out there. Incredible stuff.
Let's move on to the constructors. Ferrari continued to extend the gap at the top of the table. Well, that certainly was an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
I mean, that is another win for Charles Leclerc, and Carlos Sainz making it Ferrari 1-2, 43 out of 44 points, with Hamilton third, Verstappen taking the fastest up and fourth, Russell, Norris, Piastri, Alonso, Valtteri Bottas still P9, 10th for Ocon, and Yuki Tsunoda's 11th. And Perez only got to 13th, so no points for him. As you see, we didn't actually go down any positions, we're still P18. We started there. So, sorry, just a bit of a poor race then. So Charles Leclerc has a 26-point lead now. So Verstappen, all he needs is a fastest lap and a win, and Charles Leclerc to be out the points. I mean, that can happen if he gets a penalty. But Carlos Sainz is next in third with Hamilton, Norris, Perez, Russell, Piastri, Alonso. We come in 10th. But Ferrari has a 48-point lead over Red Bull. Mercedes are 71 points behind now with McLaren, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo haven't got points in a couple of races, so they're down in 6th. But thank you very much for watching this video, and I really hope you have enjoyed it, so make sure you like and subscribe. But goodbye for now.